page 7. So we're now going to look at law of cosines. So if we remember from law of sines, we use law of sines when we have angle, angle, side, angle, side, angle, and side, side, angle. Remember, side, side, angle, there could be no solution, one triangle, or there could be two triangles. For law of cosines, you're only going to use that if it's side, angle, side, or SSS, side, side, side. The formula that we're going to use is the following, which you can look up derivation of it, or if you want to come to office hours, we can do that together. We would get c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cos of c. B squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cos b. A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos of a. So if this says solve the oblique triangle, let's set this up. A, B, C, so we have 125.2 degrees. We know little c is 48. We know little a is 32. We know that we have an side, angle, side, side, angle, side, so we're using law of cosines. Fill what we know. So we know this is 125.2. They gave us little a is 32. They gave us little c is 48. So we can search for little b, side b. So we're going to use that formula. So if it's b squared, we want little b, so we're going to use b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cos b. We know that a is 32, so 32 squared plus c is 48, 48 squared minus 2 times 32 times 48 times the cos. Angle B is 125.2 degrees. And then we're going to take the square root of that quantity once we have that value. And when we do that, we'll get B is about 71.4. So I have to use that formula. Use law of the cos formula. That's what we did first. So now that we have little b, 71.4, we can use law of sines at this point. So you have to get started with cosines, but then we can use law of sines. So we can do little b, which is 71.4, over sine of b is equal to little a over sine a. And if we solve, we'll get a is 21.48. And when I do 180 minus that, right, you have close to 60, and if you add 60 with 125, you're already over 180, so we know there's only one triangle. And then C, we can just do 180 minus those two angles, 21.48 minus 125.2, and then you're left with 33.37 degrees. Okay, that's the end of page 7.